I've carried the world on my back, no more to obtain. The fire in the sky, a dim light in my eye that's long faded. I've stood where heroes have fallen, their names turned to stone. Yet I remain nameless, the best friend a hero has known. Now I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. From the age of kings, pride beside it all fate. Long before war machines took charge and I was to wait. It was blind hope and blinders with young men to carry between. All the death and the glory, believing they're one and the same. Now I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. I've carried the world on my back, no more to obtain. The sword and the shield, perched upon saddles and reins. But the stampedes of thunder, the cavalry's charge leave me now. Your last war will come, but I cannot follow you down. No, I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. I said these days I'm saving my strength for running. Like an old friend, kinder than expected. That Cadillac came, gave our girl a ride. Loss has no end, it binds to our connection. We don't speak of it, we don't even try. like notes on pages. She breathed life into all things. If you could help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, then you can help me in our time together. Her memory will ever shine like golden embers like an old friend. Reach out to me, bathe me in the light, understand and try to help me to share the trouble that you've got burning in, that you can help me in our time together. Her memory will ever shine like golden embers in the night. How y'all feeling tonight? Everybody feeling? My gate I'll always greet you. At my door you're welcome in. There can be no transgression as a means to an end. So when the wolves are howling, open arms are closed in fear, helping hands are clenched in anger, broken hearts beyond repair. Everything's so great, can't get better, makes me wanna cry. But I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. There she stands so tall and mighty, with her keen and watchful eye, and the heart of a mother holding out her guiding light. So it's a hard road to travel, this old rock from end to end. The sun it rises on her brow and sets upon the great expanse. Everything's so great, it can't get better. gaze facing the east. And at her back our doors are closed as we grin and bare our teeth. So on the wind the walls are pounding. She cries, they're drawing near. Turn around, my darling. No, the wolves are here. Everything's so great, it can't get better. Makes me wanna cry. But I'll go out at the moon tonight. Yeah, I'll go out at the moon tonight. She only holds me in her arms when she's feeling blue. Said my baby only holds me in her arms when she's feeling blue. She sparkles like a diamond, and she shines like gold. She tends to avoid me when her heart is full. You can find her roaming from dusk till dawn. Tricks and your treasure and her dancing shoes on. She only holds me in her arms when she's feeling. My baby only holds me in her arms when she's feeling. She calls me up and tells me honey, I need. I come a-running like always. She only holds me in her arms when she's feeling blue. Said my baby only holds me in her arms when she's feeling blue. There was a time we rambled beneath that neon moon. Her tricks and her treasures were all that I knew. Now she calls and tells me, honey, I need you. I come running like I always do. I come running like I always do.
Thank y'all. We're so excited to be back in Austin today. It's been a really long time. I feel like I know it better than a lot of other cities because in our early touring days, we came to so many South by Southwest. It's a good way to learn your way around. But then we realized that we were like spending so much money and playing all these showcases so that indie street people would come. And the only people that ever came to see us were people that lived in Austin. So we decided to just come play regular shows here instead. showed up to your wedding wearing black and blue and red. Wouldn't it seem fitting? 'Cause I'm as bruised and angry as I've ever been. There was a time when I called you. There was a time when I called you mine. This old house is cold and empty. Even these old walls have bent. Well, I lay down and you're not with me. Waking up just seems thin. There was a time when I called you. There was a time when I called you There's no gold on either side of the Mississippi. No silver in this world left to find. It's precious metal and precious memories slip away from your finger and your mind. There was a time when I called you. There was a time when I called you mine. There was a time when I called you. There was a time when I called you mine.
Every little thing you do is a small reminder. Now all I see is you upon the mountain peak, falling down the road. But looking out over all of Shenandoah, the rocks below never understand. All they stole from every little thought of you is a small reminder of my regrets. If only you know true happiness. Maybe one last ghost would be just a lost kid roaming these hills of Rock Bridge County. But round and round we go, round high valley low. And you know I'll never lose these old mountain Josh Oliver over here on the electric guitar. Turn him loose on this next song here. just breaking mine. If the tide should turn and I learn all they know, could I let you go? If that should ever come time, my blinded heart in these binding chains, they're gonna make a long traveling onward out of me. When it all the good times turn to hard lines on my face, leave me so far from my place, right by your side. And when it all the sad songs that we used to know come to haunt each lone my blinded heart in these binding chains, they're gonna make a long traveling onward out of me. I'm just a rambler calling for constant change. This constant sorrow follows me all of my days. Bass, it's Clint Mulligan back here from Knoxville, Tennessee, everybody. she flows, her depths hold no secrets. That's where you'll find my reach. For the lost and the tears tucked away through the years, rise and fall away. It's time we made time just for talking. It's time we made time to heal. I know she'll be there when I'm lonesome. Tell me just how I feel. Soft, tender, using delicate voices. She'll lean in close and draw near. Once I have heard, it's all I can hear. You may ramble, my darling, but I'll always be there. No, gently she flows, she'll drag you along to a place just around the bend, where the righteous roam. Nothing is sacred, where broken hearts never mend. How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful. This time we made time just for talk. This time we made time to heal. But I know she'll be there when I'm lonesome. Tell me just how I feel. Soft, tender, using delicate voice. Joe Westerlin on the drums over here. I try to close my eyes, clear my mind, and just listen to the wildflowers growing. Such whispers on the breeze don't come easy now over all this noise. I spent my youth among the pines. They used to sing a tune so fine, and the wind moved like an echo, carrying their voices. I saw it in a dream, monuments of trees, as the air we breathe turned our lungs to dust. And the redwoods so tall, and all their all began to rust. No bend and sway at all. That ancient dance was lost, and the wind moved like an echo beside every gust. Well, someday I hope to find that land of honey wine, where the coffee grows on the white oak trees, and those sugar-coated mountains in the spring begin to melt the sweetest streams. For each night the starlight and the sea together form eternity, and the wind moves like an echo as the world drops off. Some said their heads are swimming, nothing to lose. The drift about the good times with slippers in their boots. Some walk the straight and narrow, only passing through, trading this world over for a pair of gospel shoes. Well, gospel shoes are laced with shackles and chains, and they're fitted for the poor, the runners of the race. Now every hand is folded, shape of a gun. The target's ever changing, but the war rages on. So the armies march onward for the mother and the son. This world screaming color is bleached in the blood. Simple words so reverent and true. A long time ago meant the right to choose who you love and how to live, but now it's so misused and twisted by the politics of men in gospel shoes. So the armies march onward for the mother and the son. As this world screaming color bleached in the blood. Our mother, she is crying, her broken heart's blue, 'cause we're too busy dying to love this life we live. She's grown weary of the light. She's tired of all this fighting in the name of gospel shoes.
There you go.
Just a bird with a broken wing.
Brave men fall with the battle cry. Tears fill the eyes of their loved ones and their brothers and all. So it went for Joseph. It should have been different. It could have been easy. This rain could have saved the country unborn needs brave, and it spread like wildfire. Why? From the ashes grew sweet liberty, like the seeds of the pines when the forest burns. They opened up to grow, burn. It should have been different. It could have been easy. Too much money rolled in to ever in slavery. The cry for war spread like wildfire. 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 Civil War came, Civil War went. Brother fought brother. The South was spent, but its true demise was hatred passed down through the years. This should have been different. It could have been easy. Pride has a way of holding too firm to history, and then it burns like wildfire. In a small southern town where the rebels run wild, beat their chests and swear they're gonna rise again. Well, it should have been different. It could have been easy the day that old Warren died. Hate should have gone with it, but here we are, caught in a wildfire. How wildfire.
There's danger down the line. You'll find heartache and trouble and all your good time and rowdy ways. I tell you no lie, there's no burden greater in life. As soon as you pick yourself up just to say hey to your loved ones, they'll all turn away. Don't go living with trouble in mind. There's no burden greater in life. Just to go home to your loved ones and find a locked door. Don't go making mistakes like mine. There's no burden greater in life. Don't go living with trouble in mind. There's no burden greater in life.
think Austin might be one of my favorite towns to play in, y'all. Yeah, can't wait to get back. I really appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Here's we're gonna head on the waltz. I've carried the world on my back with no more to obtain. The fire in the sky, a dim light in my eye that's long faded. I've stood where heroes have fallen, their names turned to stone. Yet I remain nameless, the best friend a hero's known. Now I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. From the age of kings, my pride decided all fate. Long before war machines took charge, and I was to wait. It was blind hope and blinders with young men to carry between. All the death and the glory, believing they're one and the same. Now I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. I've carried the world on my back with no more to obtain. With the sword and the shield perched upon saddles and reins. But the stampedes of thunder, the cavalry's charge leave me now. Your last war will come, but I cannot follow you down. No, I'm saving my strength for running. These days I'm saving my strength for running. I said these days I'm saving my strength for running. all they stole from me. Every little thought of you's a small reminder of my regrets. If only you know true happiness. Maybe one last ghost would be just a lost kid roaming these hills of Rock Bridge County. But round and round we go, down high valley low, and you know I'll never lose these old John Mountain Oh, Josh Oliver over here on the electric guitar, everybody. Gonna turn him loose on this next song here. I'll always greet you. At my door you're welcome in. There can be no transgression as a means to an end. So know when the wolves are howling Open arms are closed in fear, helping hands are clenched in anger, broken hearts beyond repair. Everything's so great, can't get better, makes me wanna cry. But I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. There she stands so tall and mighty, with her keen and watchful eye, and the heart of a mother holding out her guiding light. So it's a hard road to travel, this old rock from end to end. The sun that rises on her brow and sets upon the great expanse. Everything's so great, it can't get better, makes me wanna cry. But I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. There she stands so tall and mighty, with her gaze facing the east. And at her back our doors are closing as we grin and bare our teeth. So on the wind the wolves are howling, she cries they're drawing near. Turn around, my darling, you know the wolves are here. Everything's so great, it can't get better, makes me wanna cry. But I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. Yeah, I'll go out howling at the moon tonight. Though gently she flows, her depths hold no secrets. That's where you'll find my reach. time just for talking. This time we made time to hit. I know she'll be there when I'm lonesome. Tell me just how I feel. Soft, tender, using delicate voices. She'll lean in close and draw me. Once I have heard, it's all I can hear. You may ramble, my darling, but I'll always win. Though gently she flows, she'll drag you along to a place just around the bend, where the right is wrong, nothing is sacred, broken hearts never mend. How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful. How wonderful. This time we made time just for talking. This time we made time to hear. I know she'll be there when I'm lonesome. Tell me just how I feel. Soft, tender. Using delicate voice. Joe Westerland on the drums.